Oh no. First freeze of the day. Oh, it's a long one. Come on. Unfreeze. Oh, we just engaged in the lead too. Oh, oh there's a shield pylon right there. Please unfreeze. Oh my gosh, this is a really long one. What? Fuck! Oh man. That really sucks. Greetings, everybody. This is Leviathan here, and well, you just saw that. Crazy, right? So that happened on Friday, so about a week into the season. But the worst part is that it was happening from the beginning of the season, and since I didn't play much in season 21, I actually learned through my community and just people that have been playing. This was also going on back into season 21 as well. Like, for whatever reason, maybe a patch or some sort of update to Windows, people are surmising. Diablo 3 is just not a very stable game right now. And so, if you're experiencing this, I feel for you. The freezes are super frustrating. Previous to that one that actually killed my character, many of them were just kind of small freezes. It felt like I could hopefully live through them because, I thought the worst that would happen would be I would freeze, would hit escape, pause the game, especially because I'm playing 100% solo, and then eventually I'd be able to come back in and, if I was procced, okay, we're procced, let's get out, right? But the freezes just got longer and longer until that, like, just insanely long freeze. It was like once or twice or sometimes 3 times a day, depending on how much I was playing. So I had to investigate because I needed a fix, and I'd been hearing about a potential fix that could work, but was sort of inconvenient because it takes away the ability for you to have sounds in your game. And apparently, this error may be related to sounds. You can see here on my screen, I have a post from the official Diablo 3 forums. I'm going to put a link to this in the video description, and this may help you. The thing to kind of keep in mind here is that all of these fixes are not 100% good to go for everybody. Some people report that they try these methods and it works. Some people report they tried it and it helps a little, but they still get some freezes or like small freezes and things like that. And there's also other things to try too. But I did this. So in this forum post, this guy kind of spells out what errors he was getting. And there's this major one here that says Fmod error sound not ready in 200 ms. And a lot of people are reporting this in their D3 debug. So if you go into that, it's a file in your Diablo program files. You might be able to debug whenever you get a freeze. And if you see this one, then maybe this is the error that you can help get fixed with. Some sort of just, it can't play a sound, and so the game is freezing up because it's freaking out that it can't play it. And then basically what the fix is here is you download a new version of your fmod or fmod ex64.dll. And you can keep the old one but rename it to something else so that the game doesn't load it. And the game, if you go through the BattleNet launcher, once you rename it, the game will always try to make you a new one because it's like, oh, we don't detect that you have this file, so we're going to make a new one. And that's why you also have to do this batch file in order to launch the game, which essentially skips that step so that you can load it with the fmod file that you download, which is a link to that here. It seems benign. I haven't noticed any info getting stolen or anything like that, so this should be fine to use. But obviously, be cautious. Have discretion with any sort of things that you're getting from the internet. Check into them. But so far, it's been 48 plus hours, and I have not frozen once at all since I did this. Another thing to note for myself, though, is that there was also a Windows update that some people are saying potentially helped with the fix. I also have some people saying that it did not help with the fix. They did the Windows update, they reverted to the old fmod file, and they were still getting freezing. So they went back to this edited fmod no sounds in the game fix. So it sucks because like you don't get to hear like the goblins when you're doing your T16s and stuff, and you might just actually miss one in a corner sometimes. You don't get to hear the sweet sound of the loot dropping. But I mean, especially from the hardcore aspect, if it means evading a death that's not your fault at all that you can avoid, then I think that's worth it, right? So this is something to look into if you're having issues. Again, this a link to this post will be in the video description. And I just wanted to spread the word on it a little bit because I had seen some people just a lot of people actually complaining about the freezing, but not many people wondering or knowing how to potentially do anything about it. So at least if you are trying to fix it, you can go with this method, and maybe, just maybe, it'll help you out. So check out the video description for that. As far as the rest of this video, I did want to do just a brief update because you did see me die, and so you're probably like, what the heck is Leviathan doing now? But we actually battled back. We're looking pretty good for the season still. So as of now, this is Monday morning that I'm recording this. We're on the edge of getting to Paragon 2000. We rebuilt all day Saturday. I had a bunch of backups. I had a backup Demon Hunter, so I always try to at least have like one ready to go when things like this happen, and also backup gear, backup gems, just everything so that when the sting of the death comes, you can at least look at your stash and at your characters and be like, okay, I can still play the game at a decent level. So that's at least like a little hardcore tip. You should be prepared for the worst and hope you don't have to use any of that stuff. Just keep like pack ratting, use your stash. It's there, it's free space. Stash so much stuff, like more things than you think you'll need, because you just never know. And definitely make backup gems, especially for your main ones, because those are ones that really suck to lose. The biggest thing that I lost in this death though was the augments. I just finished putting together a bunch of augments ranging from rank 100 to rank like 115 or so. And so those just take a long time to get back because you have to do the GRs, and obviously you can only get 5 ranks at a time, and that's at 100%. And then eventually you have the 60%, which feel like 1%. So it takes some time, but all day Saturday we got that, and then Sunday we finally finished up our final augments. And so now we're back. We're farming GR 111s right now, which is what we were doing right as that freeze happened. We're doing them relatively quickly too, like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes on average. So it's feeling great. The Paragon's coming in. Play hours on Demon Hunter so far now 122, so that's solid. And our highest GR clear so far is a 129, which you may have seen on the channel here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, by the way, if you want more videos, more future videos. Lots of those will be coming down the pike as I think of things to show with you guys, share with you. And yeah, I'm pretty happy about my progression thus far. The only thing that I lost in the death was my speed farm setup, and all those pieces are mainly back or better now. And like I mentioned, augmented. And I will be putting out a guide for my speed farm setup. There's a lot of people that have been asking about it, like, what do you put in the cube? What rune are you using on smoke screen? Why one hand crossbow and quiver versus 2 one-handed crossbows? And I'll do a video that kind of covers all that stuff and why I'm using what I'm using, why we set it up the way we did, skills, all that good stuff. For now, I'll put a link to the D3 planner of my sort of like current state of my speed farm. That'll be in the video description as well, so you can at least get a little bit of a look into that. And then later this week, we'll get that video out for you. I'm mainly trying to balance between grinding and getting a ton of Paragon, and also trying to keep the content coming. So bear with me as I find those moments to get that stuff out to you, because I just want to play. But anyways, I've gone on long enough. I hope the fix helps you. Feel free to hop into the comments and let us know if there's anything else that you tried that worked or didn't work, I guess, because more information is just power. And hopefully we can get a lot of people having a more enjoyable experience, because I know it can be really frustrating and potentially cause a lot of people to just give up and leave the season, which we really don't want. We want a lot of people to stick around and have fun. So yeah, let's help each other out. Let's share information. Let's try to figure this thing out. Hopefully Blizzard is on the case and actually working to get this fixed. That'd be amazing. And then maybe we'll have sound again someday. Until the next time, everybody, enjoy. Hope you're doing well. Hope your season's going well. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Adios for now.